Let's talk about why OLED is the gold standard for TV picture quality. Each pixel in an OLED panel creates its own light, no backlight needed. This means OLED can turn off individual pixels for perfect inky blacks. The result? Infinite contrast where colors pop and images have incredible depth. OLED panels are also ultra-thin, allowing for sleek futuristic designs. Viewing angles are fantastic. Colors and contrast stay true even from the side. Every pixel is its own light source, giving OLED unmatched control over brightness and darkness. That's why images look so lifelike and vibrant. OLED is the foundation for a premium viewing experience in 2025. It's the canvas for all the next-gen features we'll explore. If you want the best picture, OLED is where it starts. The future of TV is being built on this technology. Now, let's talk about resolution, because in the world of displays, it's all about the numbers. 12K is the new frontier, and it's pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible on a screen. Just a few years ago, 4K was the gold standard, and 8K felt like science fiction. But technology never stands still. And now, we're looking at a leap that's almost hard to comprehend. 4K has about 8 million pixels, which already gives you a crisp, detailed image. Step up to 8K and you're looking at 33 million pixels, 4 times the detail of 4K. But 12K, that's over 100 million pixels packed into a single display. It's a staggering number, and it means you're getting more detail than the human eye can even distinguish at normal viewing distances. To put it in perspective, 12K resolution measures 11,520 by 6,480 pixels. That's an insane level of detail, so fine that even if you press your nose up to the screen, you won't see individual pixels. The image is seamless, almost like looking at a high-quality photograph or even reality itself. At this pixel density, the so-called screen door effect, where you can see the grid of pixels, is completely gone. The display becomes a single unified window into another world with no visible barriers between you and the content. The result? The image looks less like a traditional display and more like a window cut straight into another reality. It's so lifelike and immersive that you might forget you're looking at a screen at all. On massive screens, think home theaters, public displays, or even digital billboards, 12K makes everything sharper, more vibrant, and incredibly immersive. Every detail pops, from the texture of fabric to the glint of sunlight on water. For professionals, this level of detail is a game changer. Video editors can zoom in without losing clarity, and doctors can examine medical images with unprecedented precision. Architects, designers, and photographers all benefit from seeing their work in the highest possible fidelity. Of course, for most people, 12K is probably overkill right now. There's not much native 12K content available, and most streaming services and movies haven't caught up yet. But that's how it always starts. Technology leads, and content follows. Still, these ultra-high-resolution displays are pushing the industry forward. As manufacturers innovate, the technology becomes more affordable and accessible, paving the way for better screens in everyone's homes. 12K TVs and monitors are a glimpse of what's possible, a preview of the future of visual technology. They show us just how far we can go in our quest for perfect image quality. Even if you don't need 100 million pixels today, investing in this kind of tech is the ultimate form of future-proofing. You'll be ready for whatever comes next, whether it's new content, new formats, or new ways to experience media. The sharpness bar just keeps rising, and with 12K we're seeing the future of displays, one pixel at a time. Resolution is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to creating a truly breathtaking viewing experience. While it's easy to get caught up in the number of pixels, there's so much more that goes into making a picture feel lifelike and immersive. HDR and high frame rates are just as crucial. These two features work together to transform what you see on screen, making every scene pop with realism and energy. HDR, or high dynamic range, expands the range of brightness and darkness a TV can show. It's the technology that lets you see the subtle glow of a candle in a dimly lit room, or the dazzling brilliance of sunlight reflecting off water, all without losing detail. With HDR, you see detail in both the brightest highlights and the deepest shadows, just like real life. Imagine watching a movie where you can pick out every detail in a stormy sky, or see the texture of snow even in the brightest sunlight. It's a level of realism that draws you in and makes you forget you're looking at a screen. It's a bigger leap in realism than resolution alone. While more pixels make the image sharper, HDR makes it richer, deeper, and more true to life. The difference is instantly noticeable, especially when you compare a standard display to one with HDR enabled. Then there's frame rate. 120 frames per second is the new gold standard. This higher frame rate means that fast-moving scenes like a car chase or a soccer match stay crystal clear and buttery smooth, even when the action is at its peak. This means ultra-smooth motion. No blur, no stutter, just fluid action. Every movement is captured with precision, so you never miss a moment, whether it's a dramatic slow-motion replay or a fast-paced video game. For gamers, 120 FPS means faster response and a real competitive edge. Every input feels instantaneous and every frame is delivered with razor-sharp clarity, making split-second decisions easier and gameplay more immersive than ever before. Sports and action scenes look lifelike and clear. The ball never blurs, the players' movements are always sharp, and you feel like you're right there in the stadium, surrounded by the energy of the crowd. Even navigating menus feels snappier. The entire experience is more responsive, from switching apps to browsing your favorite shows, making your TV feel as fast as your smartphone. HDR and high frame rates together make everything more immersive. Whether you're watching a blockbuster movie, streaming a nature documentary, or playing the latest games, these features pull you into the story and make every moment unforgettable. It's not just about sharpness, it's about making every moment feel real. The colors are more vibrant, the motion is more lifelike, and the details are more striking, so you can lose yourself in whatever you're watching. These features redefine what premium really means. The experience is next level, setting a new standard for what you should expect from your home entertainment. With HDR and high frame rates, your TV isn't just a screen, it's a window into another world. To get the most from HDR, you need smart processing. Enter Dolby Vision. Unlike standard HDR, which uses one set of instructions for an entire movie, Dolby Vision adjusts settings scene by scene, even frame by frame. This means every moment is optimized for perfect color, brightness, and detail. Dark scenes reveal subtle shadow detail, bright scenes explode with color. Dolby Vision also supports 12-bit color, displaying billions of shades for smooth gradients and no color banding. The result? A picture that's always at its best, true to the creator's intent. It's the premium HDR experience. If you want the most lifelike image, Dolby Vision is a must. It's how you unlock your TV's full potential. So OLED isn't alone in the world of premium TVs. Its biggest rivals are Mini LED and QLED, each bringing their own strengths and unique technologies to the table. As TV technology evolves, the competition between these display types is fiercer than ever, giving consumers more choices than ever before. Mini LED is a major leap forward from traditional LED TVs. By using thousands of tiny LEDs for precise backlighting, Mini LED TVs can control light and dark areas with much greater accuracy. This results in improved contrast and deeper black levels compared to standard LED TVs, making dark scenes look more realistic and detailed. While Mini LED gets impressively close to OLED's pixel-level control, it still can't quite match the perfect inky blacks that OLED is famous for. You might notice a slight blooming effect around bright objects on dark backgrounds, something OLED virtually eliminates thanks to its self-lit pixels. However, Mini LED TVs have a significant advantage in brightness. They can get much brighter than OLED screens, which is especially useful in rooms with lots of sunlight or ambient light. If you often watch TV during the day or in a bright environment, Mini LED might be the better fit for you. QLED, on the other hand, adds a quantum dot layer to the mix. This technology boosts color vibrancy and allows for even higher brightness levels, making images pop with vivid, lifelike hues. But at its core, QLED is still an LCD-based technology, relying on a backlight rather than self-emissive pixels. In fact, most high-end Mini LED TVs on the market today are also QLEDs, combining the benefits of both technologies for a more premium viewing experience. When it comes to contrast and viewing angles, OLED is still the king. Its self-lit pixels deliver unmatched black levels and consistent picture quality, even when viewed from the side. But Mini LED QLED TVs fight back with dazzling peak brightness and, importantly, no risk of burn-in, which can be a concern for OLED with static images. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your viewing environment and what you value most in a TV. If you crave perfect blacks and cinematic contrast, OLED is hard to beat. If you need a screen that shines in bright rooms and want peace of mind about burn-in, Mini LED QLED is a strong contender. The good news is that competition between these technologies is driving rapid innovation. Manufacturers are constantly pushing the limits, making TVs better, brighter, and more affordable for everyone. In the end, the real winner in this battle of display tech is you, the consumer. With so many great options, you can find a TV that perfectly fits your needs and your space. The race for the best TV is only getting more intense, with each new generation bringing exciting improvements and features. So, when it comes time to choose, remember, your priorities, whether it's perfect blacks, dazzling brightness, or peace of mind, will decide which TV is the true champion for you. What does all this tech mean for movies and games? For film lovers, OLED's perfect blacks and 12K detail make every scene pop. Space looks truly black, colors are vibrant, and details are razor sharp. Dolby Vision ensures every frame is tuned for maximum impact, whether it's a dark thriller or a bright animated film. For gamers, 120 FPS and OLED's instant response mean ultra-smooth, immersive gameplay. Fast-paced games feel more responsive, and open-world titles look breathtakingly real. HDR brings out the beauty in every sunrise, explosion, or neon-lit cityscape. These features combine to pull you into the story or game world like never before. It's the closest you'll get to a cinema or arcade at home. This is the ultimate setup for entertainment. Building a 12K 120Hz HDR TV is one thing. Proving it works is another. Engineers use specialized tools like spectroradiometers and colorimeters to measure color accuracy and brightness. They test for perfect blacks, peak brightness, and color standards like DCI-P3. High-speed cameras check for motion clarity and true 120 FPS performance. Upscaling is tested by feeding lower-res content to see how well the TV fills all those pixels. HDR and Dolby Vision are verified with test patterns and real-world scenes to ensure flawless tone mapping and dynamic range. Every display is pushed to its limits to guarantee it meets the specs. Only the best panels make the cut. This rigorous process ensures you get the performance you're promised. It's science, not just marketing. So what's it like to actually watch on a 12K OLED with HDR and 120 FPS? It's transformative. Like looking through a window, not at a screen. Blacks are truly black, highlights dazzle, and the sense of depth is unreal. Details leap out, textures, faces, even grains of sand are crystal clear. Motion is buttery smooth, making action scenes easy to follow. The tech fades away, you just get lost in the story. It's the closest you'll get to the creator's vision at home. Once you experience it, there's no going back. This is next-generation immersion. 12K OLED at 120 FPS is a glimpse of the future. While you can't buy it yet, these innovations set the direction for all TVs. Today's breakthroughs become tomorrow's standards. Better upscaling, more HDR content, and higher frame rates for everyone. OLED, Mini-LED, and new tech like QD OLED and micro-LED will keep evolving. The goal: brighter, sharper, smarter, and more immersive screens. Soon, your TV won't just be a box, it'll be a window into new worlds. The future of home entertainment is incredibly bright, and it's coming faster than you think.